This time, I'm joined by Stephen Bovis. He is the Oracle ANZ Regional Managing Director. Stephen, thank you so much for being with us here in Sydney on Oracle TV.
It's great to be here.
It's great to be here too. We're excited to be back in ANZ, which, Oracle hasn't had an event here in a very long time. So first and foremost, can you tell us what's top of mind for businesses in the region right now?
Yeah, look, I think to start with, the amount of customers that we've got along today is absolutely fantastic.
I know.
We were in the end, I think we were oversubscribed, but that's a great problem to have. We managed to get them in an overflow room. So look, I think what the top things that I'm hearing from customers sort of relates around three areas. Number one is around AI. And I think we've moved from that stage of experimenting with AI where customers are now saying, hey, how can I get true business impact out of it?
Right.
And I think what they're recognizing is that technology can actually bring a lot of impact to their business.
Right.
So that's fantastic. The other area obviously is data. So without data, you don't have AI.
Right.
So that getting that data foundation is absolutely right. And obviously Oracle, being in the data business for close to 50 years, has the ability to be able to really help our customers in terms of getting that data layer right. And then the final thing's around cloud.
Right.
And how can they get business value and agility and modernize their environments utilizing cloud technologies.
Right. We're hearing that a lot, right? How do you modernize, especially in industries like banking or in insurance or what have you, some of these highly regulated industries where modernizing is critical, but also so is security. We're going to talk to a couple customers about that here today. But I kind of want to go back to the AI thing. So what makes Oracle, as you said, it's not just about adopting AI, it's about actually leveraging it to do more, be more productive, right? Achieve great things. Why is Oracle a trusted partner to help customers really take advantage of AI in all of those ways that you just described?
Yes, I think it starts with, as I've said, that data layer.
Right.
So we've been in that business for so long, so we know how that works. So we start with that layer. But if you look at our whole technology stack, is that we're actually embedding AI across that technology stack.
Right.
So it starts with industry-specific applications. So whether that be in healthcare, or whether it be in financial services, or whether it be in hospitality or retail, is that we've got the ability to be able to, which was what we're doing, is embed AI workflows and agents in those actual industry vertical applications. And then you come down to more horizontal applications, whether that be finance, supply chain, human resources, so we've got the capability to do exactly the same thing and bring all of that capability to our customers. Right. And they can opt in with some of those technologies that we're introducing. Then when you get down to the data layer, is that based on our experience is that we can really help customers there. We've got a technology called vector search, which allows a customer effectively to go directly to the database and interrogate it using human language, which is fantastic. And then you take that infrastructure layer, which is really our cloud platform, which underpins everything that we're doing, whether that be an application or whether that be that data layer, is that we're really excelling in terms of how we're delivering cloud. Latest technology to the market, highly differentiated, multi-cloud approach, distributed cloud approach, and then within that is embedding GPU technology that customers can get advantage of to do those AI modelings that they're looking to achieve.
Right, and so they are, as we've heard here today, they are achieving great things. Can you actually give me an example of a customer leveraging our AI functionality, again, to do some of this great stuff?
Yeah, sure. So we've spoken about AI in terms of, I do see that it can bring business value to all different sorts of industries. So whether that be the public sector or commercial organisations. A really good example is in the healthcare space, where we're working with a customer here in Australia to help in terms of staff rostering. So using AI to make sure that they've got staff in their medical, in their clinics, to ensure that patients are getting a really good outcome. And as part of that as well is using the technology to ensure that their teams are not being burnt out as well by being rostered on far too many shifts. Right.
Again, that's here in Australia. We're hearing the same stories in the States as well and everywhere else we've touched down during these CloudWorld tours. It's really awesome to hear some of the productivity gains and giving people, especially in healthcare, giving them time back, right, in their lives, but also with their patients, for sure. Now, AI agents is another big topic that we've been hearing about. What industries, especially here in ANZ, do you see AI agents really impacting?
I think all industries.
Yeah. Yeah.
Whether that be, I think, the healthcare space, or whether it be finance and banking, whether it be the public sector. My perspective is that they can bring value to all of those businesses in terms of improving productivity, providing better experiences to their customers, or in the case of public sector, their constituents.
Right.
So the ability to really add a lot of business value, I think, all industries can benefit from
More
it.
productivity, more efficiency, the name of the game, right?
Yeah, you got it.
Okay, AI aside, what other major investments is Oracle making here in the region right now?
Yeah, so probably comes into a couple of areas. Number one is in the technology space. We've got our first scale cloud that we announced at CloudWorld that customers here get access to. We've got our Sydney data centre, where we were one of the first to actually have the NVIDIA Blackwell chips, and we're getting more of those coming through very, very shortly. The other area is helping customers. So we're doing lots of proof of concepts for our customers. In fact, going to our customers and saying, what's the most complex problem that you have? And let us try to simplify it for you. And we've had good experience being able to do that. And then likewise, that foundational layer of helping customers in terms of training and skilling and experience. So we're really leveraging all parts of Oracle there. So our Oracle University, Oracle Academy, and then likewise our teams to help customers really ramp up in terms of the skills that they have in their organisation in terms of embracing AI technologies.
Now, with all this innovation, I mean, you just mentioned a lot of things, right? We have the data center, like you said, here in Sydney. We have all of the AI infrastructure, multi-cloud database, you name it, all this innovation. Where do you prioritize here in ANZ? Like, what is the top priorities looking out into the next even just 6 to 12 months?
I think it's pretty simple. Priorities start with customers.
There you go.
So if we focus on the customer and we understand their business and we understand the challenges that they have, is that then I believe that what we're able to do then is really bring differentiation to that experience for the customer, help them solve some of those bigger complex problems that they have, help them simplify things. So it starts with the customer.
Yeah, absolutely. And we're definitely listening, hence us being here in Sydney, being in the region for the first time in a very long time.
Yeah.
So bringing this full circle to my first question, what is the importance of an event here in the region for our customers? What would you say to customers who maybe didn't join us today but should come next year?
Yeah, look, I would say a few things. Number one, as I said, is that we've got a big turnout today, which shows that a lot of customers are really leaning in and wanting to hear more about what Oracle's got to offer.
Right.
So that's fantastic. As part of that, it's not just access to great Oracle speakers who are subject matter experts in their area of expertise. It's also engaging with our partner community as well that are well represented here. So we have the show floor where customers can come along and talk to our partners about some of the ways that they can help in terms of implementing Oracle technologies within their organisation. So it's that partner community. And then finally, it is all about customers.
Yeah.
So we have so many customers here today that are actually sharing their stories and sharing their stories in terms of their successes with Oracle and how they're getting business value out of implementing Oracle within their organisations.
Well, and that's huge for somebody who's watching right now or anybody who's here just talking to each other, learning from each other, gaining insights about how they're leveraging Oracle technology in what ways, and therefore taking it back to their own businesses and helping out in that way.
Yeah, it's the most powerful thing. The most
Absolutely.
powerful thing. Customers engaging with customers.
Exactly. Well, Stephen, it is so great to be here with you in Sydney, and thank you so much for joining us on Oracle TV.
Great, thank you.